Bass Coast 2015, John Zee and Spliff Breaks on the scene, and I am with Darren Woodhead. How's it going, my man?
Doing so good.
How's your Bass Coast going?
Oh, it's been an amazing weekend. Been having a great time.
What are we in right now? Tell me about like what we're inside of right now.
This is the Transformational Project's mobile sauna, and it was designed by Carlos Kalnins. And what these guys do is come to different events and bring the sweat, bring the sauna, and a whole bunch of other things.
And how did this Sauna Sessions and like how did this become part of like your tradition? Like what does this mean? What does this sauna mean to Woodhead?
Well, this isn't the first sauna that has gone down. My roommate Carlos had just gotten back from Jamaica and living in Montreal, and he was like, came back, he's like, you know what we need to do? We need to build like a vehicle sound system so we can drive around and make music wherever we want to. And he's like, and I've just been living in Montreal and it's really cold there, and you know what the best thing is? Saunas.
Yeah.
Because we lived in Vancouver at the time, it's hard to make noise and party.
Right.
So you always get complaints. So our idea was to basically drive to wherever we need to go and make music on a sound system, and at the same time we kept our friends warm in the sauna.
And what are the sauna sessions? Did you birth the sound from the sauna? Like,
yeah, after coming back from those parties and bringing the sauna to Shambhala and everything, we came back to town and realized that so many people were loving it. We got to do the sauna sessions every week, and we basically have open door policy. You can just come over and sweat in the sauna, and we'd have DJs playing pretty much throughout the night. And I ended up starting to record those DJ sets and posting them as a podcast online.
Okay.
And that's why we came up with the Sauna Sessions, basically. So we basically come out of the sauna in our towels, go up to the decks and record a podcast.
Yeah, like don't confuse people, you're not DJing in here.
We're not exactly DJing in the sauna.
You're close by.
We did have a speaker routed into the sauna though at the time where we could hear the DJ sets actually while we were in the sauna. And we'd have an outdoor shower. I can't imagine what the neighbors thought of us because we'd have like people naked running across the yard.
So like what are kind of like the reactions that you've gotten from people when they come to a festival like Bass Coast and they see the saunas?
People love it.
Yeah.
People like at a hot day like this, people are just like, what? A sauna? Why would you ever want to do a sauna?
That's how I initially thought.
Yeah, exactly. But then all of a sudden in the middle of the night, you're feeling a little chilly, like, you know, especially in the Kootenays at a place like Shambhala, there's that point in the night, it just gets a little cold.
Yeah.
And sometimes you just need to take a sauna and warm up. And it's like having a full night's sleep.
Oh, really? So it's like health benefits even.
Oh, yeah. You feel cleansed. It like refreshes you. It's like seriously taking a night's sleep. You walk out and you're impenetrable to the cold for a certain amount of time. So you can go jump in like icy glacier river and totally be fine. Walk out not wearing a shirt. People are looking at you like all huddled up in their sweatshirts going, what? How could you be doing that?
Say I wanna get wild, let's do it doggy style. I'll make it worth your while and you say.
When it comes to like the Vancouver electronic scene, how do you think it compares globally to other scenes that are in the bass, you know, house, disco? What is Vancouver doing specifically that's, you know, that's unique to the culture?
We're really unique because we're kind of on the edge of the world. Like people in Europe, they can go to another country like with $100 plane fare, but here we're like, you know, we have in Vancouver, we have Seattle, and you can go down south to LA, San Francisco. And you know, if you go east, there's, you know, Kelowna and other cities, but we're kind of a little insular, so we have to kind of rely on our own community a lot. It kind of creates a really cool scene where people support each other, and there's a lot of events that, you know, we don't have to bring in big headliners all the time to pack places. Like it's all about building, you know, community that is you know, pretty much hands-on, and people.
It's a very supportive Vancouver community, right? Like when it comes to culture and music,
It really is, I think people, and it's a little bit smaller, so I think that, I don't know how it is in other cities, but I find here that people are supportive of all kinds of music. Like, you know, people like crazy dubstep DJs, you'll see them like getting down to like the mellowest house, and you know, there's a lot of just, you know, cross-pollination going on with genres.
Sharing of music. So you come to a festival like this, and you know, you start to absorb other forms of music, and then that becomes maybe part of your new sound, and so it expands, you know, a lot of your understanding of music. And do we have a sound also in Vancouver? Like,
we have a sound. That's really tough to put a finger on for sure. Like, I think like throughout time, different genres of music have definitely kind of risen to the surface and been more kind of prevalent. For me anyway, it's always been the house and techno scene in Vancouver that's been really important to my experience. Mm-hmm. And yeah, it's produced some amazing artists and some great labels over the years that I think have influenced the world too. So
yeah.
That for me, that would be the sound of Vancouver. So
well, this is such a gem to find at a festival like this. I'm looking forward to getting this thing turned on later and trying it out for myself, sweating it up a little bit.
She had to leave soon, so I led her up to my bedroom. She was kissing her hips with that string on.
What was like the first like festival or party that you played where you felt like you really got the recognition for being a DJ, like where you broke through and like, you know, was there one of those parties where it's like, okay, like I'm here?
Yeah, well, definitely Soundwave.
Which is in Tofino, for people that don't know, right? Like,
it's on Muscle Beach in Tofino, and at the time, like, we wanted so badly to play at Soundwave Music Festival, so we'd make mixtapes and just send, I'd send like 5 mixtapes a year basically to the guys who promoted the party. So when I actually got a chance to play that party, which the first time was kind of just impromptu, they had like an opening up when a DJ couldn't make it, and I ended up playing like a 4-hour set in like the food court of Soundwave with my buddy who was like on the scratches, and another guy was on the mic, and we just did this full-on improvised like hip-hop set in the food court for the whole day. And after that, the promoters came up to me and were just like, "Oh my God, that was so sick!" Yeah. Everyone kind of gathered around.
Not the taco stand next
year. Like next time, let's not do the taco stand.
Like get this kind of fucking gig, like.
So from there on in, I became a DJ at Soundwave, man. So that felt good to actually play on the Renegade stage at Soundwave. I think that was the first time I really got a taste of the big crowd and like playing, deeper music to, late at night, and that became, something that I really concentrated on doing really well, like the kind of the deeper late night, 4 a.m. kind of stuff.
Yeah, because you do play like kind of like almost in a tradition, you play quite late sets, right? Like, is that
I do, yeah.
Is it like, what's your theory behind that?
I don't know, like I really like the transition sets. Like I like sunsets, I like sunrises.
Right.
And I like to kind of take it from one place, and kind of evolve into something else as I DJ. So sunrise is great actually for that, because I play a lot of deep music, but I also love the funky, I also love the funky stuff, and I love to like play a really, light-hearted, fun set as well. So I think people kind of know I can do a bit of both. So maybe that's why they're like, okay, sunrise is a fun time to like throw me, or but I'll play anytime for sure.
Yeah. So like what transitions, for the good or the bad, have you seen in the electronic and rave scenes from the first festivals you played like Soundwave to now here at Base Coast, Shambhala, the more prominent ones? What transitions are you seeing in the cultures?
I think there's a lot more crossover than ever. I think like back in the day, like I think people really stuck to one type of music. It was hard to focus in on music back then because you'd be restricted to whatever records you could buy.
Yeah.
But I think now we have so much more access to music. People are into like more diverse styles. So I think one of the best parts is like people are just more open to all different styles of music. Whereas I think kind of maybe when things got started, people were like, I'm drum and bass, that's all I do.
Yeah, yeah.
But I think, now it really feels like people kind of are just open to anything, you know what I mean? And people realize that at different times of day, different types of music are more suitable.
Yeah.
And so, I think I really like that part about it, where people kind of play for the time of day. Like I think back in the day, sometimes sets would just like, it would just be banging it out all day long, straight bangers, you know what I mean? And I think the festivals have evolved in a way where, we got reggae to start it off and eases into different styles, and freestyle sessions and the soul sessions earlier today, where people are, up there singing, and we got live music going on, and I think it's just more diverse, which is one of the best things.
Yeah, what do you like the most about where the rave scene is at in Vancouver, or globally for that matter, is at right now? Like, what are you most excited about this culture that we're in right now moving forward?
I get really excited about technology, and I love how easy and accessible it is to make music now for people. So like basically anyone with a great idea and some inspiration can actually bring that idea to light using software. It's created a way different kind of environment now where you know, there lots of people are contributing to it, and you know, people are able to make music really quickly too. And after even a couple years, make music that influences the world. That's incredible to me. Like, that's exciting, you know.
So Bass Coast 2015. I'm John Zee from Spliff Breaks. Been hanging out with my man Darren Woodhead. It's been a blast. Hope you had a good time yourself.
Had a great time. Thanks so much.
Yeah, man.
Amazing.
See you next year.